end up letting the company like go for a time. We were just kind of like, boom, like if we come back and we do it again, we come back and we do it again. So I had reached out because I was like, damn, you know, she run her business good, all of this stuff. We had a meeting. She didn't agree with certain employees that I wanted to use. I didn't agree with certain things that she wanted to go by, which was fine and well. Boom. And I know I'm going to probably get a call about this because I'm taking it to social media, but I just wanted somebody else's opinion. So year 2 after we didn't do it, I was like, I was going to do it myself because we made so much money. A lot of people was writing me like, you know, start Virgo back up. Virgo was good. It went good, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, she has her own individual successful company that has nothing to do with it. Okay, boom. So I was like, okay, cool. So she wrote me. I'm like, can you give me the password? Because I never had the passwords. I never had the emails. I never had none of this stuff. However, the company solely, when it comes to paperwork wise and taxes wise, it's in my name. So cool. Boom. If anything ever happened, God forbid, the taxes, all of that stuff is on me from money that we've made. Okay. Spinelli. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So after that, I'm like, you know, I'm going to start the company back up because you're doing your own thing. And I noticed with her own company, she started selling fur coats. So that's like me and you, boom, me and you, whoever you are, we start a company together. And I got my own individual company. Now, just because we have our differences, I go back and I sell. And that year, I'm like, okay, I'm going to sell fur coats for my company. So I'm just like, okay, wait, hold on. Now you selling fur coats, which is kind of like a conflict. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I didn't trip about it because I'm just kind of like, okay, boom, we all got this, whatever. I let it go. But I still kind of felt like it was fucked up. So I'm like, okay, well, since you're doing your own thing, this a year ago. I'm like, since you're doing your own thing, I'm going to start the company back up and I can just find me another investor. I can find me another partner, whatever. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. She goes and she's like, I don't got the email password. Mind y'all, the 2-factor authentication when you log in goes to her phone. So I'm just like, cut the light back on so you can see me. I'm like, okay, the 2-factor authentication goes to your phone. I'm like, can you give me the password? She's like, well, I'm not going to give you the password because, you know what I'm saying? You basically already, you know, like if I give you the password, we got to start the company together. We can't do the company separate if I give you the password. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Okay, cool. I let it go. She was like, well, if we want to start the company back up, I'm going to do it with you. And I'm kind of like, well, you don't got to do it with me. You already selling fur coats on your own successful brand. You really don't want nothing to do with it. You don't think it's big. Mind you, I had a friend who was handling all the business. She was doing the promotions for doing the graphics. She came to me. She said, you know, I don't think that Brittni feel like it's a profitable business, being that her business makes so much money. Boom. There's nothing wrong with that. Let me run it by myself. So now I'm trying to get the password to start the company back up. You won't give me the password. Okay, cool, whatever. Make a long story short, I look up. Today, she's selling the coats. And they're cute as fuck on her own brand. So I'm like, hey, girl, about that Virgo brand that we started that was successful, if you're selling the exact same product on your own individual brand, then give me the password and let me do it. She don't respond. That's fucked up, bro. And the thing is, you know, I take this as a lesson because a lot of people say like, oh, you know, like it be a lot of misconstrued shit going on. But this is the second time. It's like, if you're not a good person, you're just not a good person, or are you a good business partner? But it's kind of fucked up because you gave me the hardest time ever and was like, if we start the company back up, we doing it together. And literally I just looked up, like 5 girls wrote me and was like, Rika, please start Virgo back up. So I was like, okay, cool. I go drop off on her page. She's selling the exact same thing that we sold together on her individual brand. That's not fair. And if you was doing business with somebody who is 100% right about their business and I can't get mad, you know what I'm saying? I should have did my part like you said and lawyered up, you know. But it's just fucked up because it's like, is this what go on behind closed doors and everybody thinks that certain people are good business owners and stuff like that? That's not right. And honestly, I equally invested as much, if not more. Why wouldn't you give me the password or even write me back and help me get the password? Now all of a sudden, oh, I don't got the password, but the 2-factor authentication goes to your phone. Now all of a sudden it changed and I can't even start the business back up. That all of my fellow, young ladies who support me wanted me to start back up. They've been writing me since last summer telling me, Rika, please start it back up. Please start the company back up, whatever. When I try to start it back up, I look up. She's selling the same thing. And she's like, oh, no, fuck it. So now here I am with the whole established business that I can't even do anything with because you didn't lock the shit up. And on top of that, mind you, all the taxes go back to me. Her name ain't on nothing. That's crazy. So all the money that we made, who got to pay taxes for this? Karlae, because my name only on it. And you won't even help me get into it as a friend. You're right. I am going to come to social media because it's not right. And stuff like this needs to be called out. Stuff like this don't be cool. It's not fair. Like, I don't understand it. And it's just like it always go on. And the thing is, you try to act like you're not a hater and you go back and say stuff. But what other than hate would it be? What other than hate would it be? You on the internet, you didn't even respond to my DM before I went and even took it to social media. Because y'all know people hate being called out or whatever. You going around telling everybody, oh, she don't run her business right. She don't do good business. All of this stuff. But in reality, it's like you don't even want to see me win. That's not good business. And I'm calling it out because I'm tired of people walking all over me and then going between everybody in the street saying it's on my part when I ain't did nothing wrong. Like, what? You're not a friend. You don't want to see me win. You should have said, Rika, you're right. I am selling the same coats on my own brand, Unicorn Universe. How about this? I'm going to help you get that password. I'm going to help you get that password, sis. I'm going to exhaust my means and help you get the password. And that's going to be the end of it. I'm just tired of everybody running over me. Nobody, like, and then it's always motherfuckers got stuff to say about me, but they ain't telling the stuff that they be doing. That's not fair. Come on, man. But that's it. I just had to let it be known because I thought I was crazy. But the thing is, really, I am wrong because technically you can do what you want to do if it ain't on paperwork and if it ain't legal this and legal that. So, that's a fall I took. So all I'm saying is, y'all, do business the right way. Be smart. And when you get certain signs about certain things, take heed and stop being weak and go by it. Because if not, you will get ran over. And in the end, you will be sent somewhere. People will try to silence you. Oh, don't be mean. Don't be on the internet talking about this. No, I'm going to talk about it because now here you are. You're going to flourish with the same product. You can't do that. If you go out here and you do business with these big business people who making millions of dollars and you do something like that, that's a conflict of interest, selling the same product that y'all sold in y'all business together, you're going to get sued. You can't do that. How that work? So now you're going to take in whatever we did to your other company and use it. And mind you, Virgo was my sole idea.